What's going on, Jerome's? Your Minnesota Vikings running game been a little bit rough this year, and unfortunately with Ty Chandler going down for the season with another torn Achilles, it's just rough right now. And the Vikings, they got to get something going on the ground. They got to be able to not be one-dimensional on offense, especially with Dobbs or Jaren Hall in at quarterback. Probably Dobbs, even though, hell, maybe Josh Dobbs is going to be the running game. It's fine, man. Everything's fine. But right now, the running back room, Akers is going to be going on injured reserve at some point. But Alexander Madison, Ty Chandler, the pride of UNC, King Kene, CJ Ham, the Studley fullback, and Dwayne McBride on the practice squad, and that's really it. That's it. Free agent-wise, I mean, so this isn't even free agents. This is like a list, back of the envelope list of guys that are on practice squads that could potentially be poached. And I don't see any real solutions out there. So I think that the Vikings are just going to have to love the ones that they're with and get it going. Get it going with Madison. Get it going with Chandler, King Kene, Ham, McBride. I don't know at this point. But also, I actually do think that Dobbs and Jaren Hall could potentially open up the running game with their mobility, especially Dobbs's, and maybe it'll be something that'll benefit. Where you'll notice that running backs with running quarterbacks tend to do a little bit better. It's like the whole Tebow effect. It's the threat of the quarterback running always makes the linebackers just a little bit more hesitant. They have to stay at home a little bit. They can't just crash on down on the running back, and the offensive line and the RBs certainly do benefit from it. And the Vikings running game so far this year, 732 rushing yards, 29th in the league, 3.7 yards per attempt, 27th. They're they got one friggin' running back rushing touchdown. They have two total because Dobbs ran one in, which is great. 80.3 rushing yards per game, 28th in the league. 77 of the 146 rushing yards versus Atlanta were quarterbacks. 66 for Dobbs, 11 for Jaren Hall. So the 146 number actually looks okay. It's not. And Madison this year, 3.6 yards per carry and a 58.0 PFF grade, which is 29th out of 29 qualifying running backs, which is not good. It's no bueno, man. So what can the Vikings possibly do, again, outside of, hey, yo, Adrian, what's going on? Or hell, maybe the Jets will just release Dalvin Cook and he gets signed here for the league minimum to be RB3. I don't know, man. But what can the Vikings do to shore up the running game? A couple things. So more perimeter runs. It just seemed so more perimeter runs as well as stop running on first down, just making it blatantly obvious. Where it always just seems like it's you got like 44, 43 dive just right up the middle on first down every single time, and it goes for no gain or like 1 yard, and just like, hey, why don't we just start every drive 2nd and 10? Just save everyone a lot of time, man. But also a lot of run pass options with Dobbs and Hall could certainly open things up. Have to keep defenses honest, spread them out a little bit, make them think and play on skates. Could certainly open up some holes for the running backs. More jet sweep motions, especially with Brandon Powell. Certainly a threat in that regard. Darisaw back healthy. I mean, he's the Vikings' best offensive lineman, both a pass blocker as well as in the running game, and he was sorely missed, even though Quisenberry filled in nicely on Sunday. JJ back healthy. Obviously, with Justin Jefferson out there, teams can't stack the box like they have been doing, even though, yes, the Vikings are 4-0, and without JJ and Addison has been a star, but Jefferson being back should open things up in the running game, hopefully. Although, when JJ was there, the running game wasn't that great either. More vertical shots downfield. And see, that's the great thing about Josh Dobbs is that he's not a typical veteran backup quarterback who's just like looking to check down. He's a guy that he's going to run it or he's going to sling it. Like he will chuck it deep, and more vertical shots, lighter boxes will certainly help the Vikings. Free Ty Chandler and King Kene just need some explosiveness, and that's why a lot of fans did say it was time to have Cam Akers be running back 1 over Alexander Madison. Madison is a very solid, well-rounded jack-of-all-trades running back, but he doesn't have that extra gear that Ty Chandler has, that Cam Akers has, like King Kene has. So just a little bit more explosiveness in the running game certainly could help. And also stop friggin' running on first down. That's it, man. But, I mean, this has to improve. And you want to make things easier for Dobbs and or Jaren Hall, whoever's going to be the quarterback the rest of the year. And the running game is going to help both. A running game is going to open up the passing game, and also running game is going to help keep the defense fresh and rest on the sidelines, shorten the game a little bit. And that's the whole thing, too. That's really the only thing that the Vikings are missing right now. Can you grind out a 4-minute drive when you need to? Like, can you just put the defense on skates and jam it down the opposing team's throat? Basically what the Falcons did on their second to last drive against the Vikings, just going the length of the field, Algier, then Heineke's like, look what I did. That whole thing, man. But hopefully they can get things going, and we'll see, because it's really important going forward. But your thoughts are thoughts. Can the Vikings fix the running game? Question mark. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.